I spent such a long time working with people who've been chronically ill and looking at them, doing what I could for them before the lightning process, and just thinking, this isn't fair. These people deserve great lives, and the tools that we currently had aren't getting them. How do we help them to shift their health, to get them well, when everything we use doesn't work? And I sat and thought about it for some time. And I looked at these people, and I looked at their families, and I looked at their kids, and that prompted me to go, something has to be done. It's just not fair. And that is when I started to come up with a lightning process. I talked to thousands of people, literally thousands of people, who got stuck, to try and identify what was going on in their physiology, what needed to happen, so that these people could get the lives that they deserved, the health that they wanted, their families could have them back. Not just for Christmas dinner, and then not be well for a month, but have them really back, really well. And that's where the lightning process came from. When you read stuff on the web, you may think the lightning process is something else. It's all in the mind, it's a cult, or whatever other people will try and tell you. It's not. The lightning process is a training program designed just purely to help you try and find solutions to your life. It's about you finding ways to make better choices, about you finding ways to influence the way your body works. It's about many, many things. But fundamentally, it's about you finding solution and hope for the most important issues in your life, because that is important. Your lives, your families, your future, they're the important thing. The lightning process is one of those interesting things that's almost ahead of its time. Think of other examples, like massive things like evolution. When Darwin produced his theory of evolution, the current body of knowledge before that was creationism, that the world was created in 6-7 days. And he came along with this idea of evolution, and people went, that's just not true, because we know what truth is already. And it took a while for evolution to become fully adopted, and in fact it's not completely adopted everywhere in the world. Any idea that's very new in its thinking, that challenges the way people have seen things before, often comes up against resistance. And the lightning process, although not as significant an idea as evolution by any means, is one of those things where people know certain truths about, say, ME. You can't get rid of it. It takes forever to recover, and even then your recovery is not very strong. You can relapse. All those things are said to be true because that's historically accurate. That's what's happened in the past for the vast majority of people. The lightning process says something different because it's found different things. The facts from the lightning process experience are very different from the facts from historical experience. So we have a conflict. What happens next? Well, what I hope will happen next is as people recognize the truth of these people who've been properly diagnosed by professors and consultants, getting well, and then being reassessed by professors and consultants and deciding that actually now they're well, that slowly the balance will shift and people realize there is a solution. There are opportunities, there are possibilities for a future.